Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back to episode 3 of SlateCraft. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and we're starting today's episode over at spawn, as you can see, because some of the other guys have finally made it out to the end, and we are gonna go and see what they brought back, because they brought back goodies for everybody, which is always exciting. So what we have out here is a load of chests, and these chests, hello noisy pandas, hi. Yes, so these chests have got stuff in like horse armor and iron gear and some diamond gear. We don't need any of that lot, but what we do want is our box, and our box is this one right here. Now, this box I need for later on. Don't worry about that one for now. This is the box we have been given by Adra and Draco, who have been out to the end and done quite a fair amount of end raiding, because they have given us all a box full of goodies. So wow, that's quite a lot, guys. That we've got a couple of end chests, we got some other chests, like chests, rockets, shulker shells, diamonds, emeralds, pearls. That's quite that. Wow, I mean, I'm well happy with that. Thank you so much to Adra and Draco for that one, and I will get on with my episode now. So between episodes, I've been a bit busy. I did a stream or two, and I've been building. So let's head back to my base, and I'll show you what I've been building. Alrighty, here we are back at base, and as you guys can see, I built quite a large tower of scaffolding with a bit of a monstrosity at the top of it. Now, I'm planning on covering this thing up with a build eventually, but for now, I just wanted to get it done. And it's a mob spawner. It's a generalized mob spawner, which is going to give me absolutely loads of bones, gunpowder, arrows, string, you name it, I'm getting it. I'm just not going to get any ender pearls from this thing because it's not set up for endermen, which is not a bad thing because they are just a pain and they spring around a load of place and end up coming down and landing on top of the magma and just bouncing around horribly. So this thing at the moment isn't quite as big as it could be, and we've got a lighting glitch in that chunk up there as well, which is awesome. If I put a torch somewhere, it should fix it. Can I put a torch on the end of that? No, I can't put a torch anywhere. It's fine, we'll fix it later. Actually, I'll put a torch here. There we go. Nope, that didn't fix it, mate. Oh, it's because the top end. It's up there. It's not down here, it's up there. So yeah, I haven't set up the AFK spot for this thing yet, but I will do in the near future. And as you can see, we got mob spawning up here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the half slab is preventing them moving faster. I kind of get the feeling it may be the case, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I don't want to say either way. But this thing is working rather nicely. I am inclined to possibly add some more layers to it, but as I said, I'll be putting a bow around the outside of this anyway. So I could always add some more layers and lower the AFK spot down slightly. So yes, anyway, that's build 1 that I did between episodes. Now we'll go downstairs and we'll check out build 2. And build 2, guys, is this little thing over here. Now, I decided it was time we got ourselves the witch hut into a witch farm. So if you guys are after a tutorial for this, I have got a tutorial for this on my YouTube channel. And I'll put a link in the top right corner up there. You can't see it, but I'll put a little description card up there for you guys to check out. And I'm now going to blow everybody's eardrums out by going up here and AFKing for a little while. And as you can hear, we have witches dying in the chamber already, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to AFK a little bit, and I'll come back to you guys after I've done a bit of AFK work. Alrighty guys, that was a successful AFK session, and very successful in fact. We've got ourselves over 5 stacks of gunpowder from that one, as well as plenty of redstone and quite a lot of glowstone as well. This lot wasn't actually in here, this was me collecting that from the witch farm. And guys, if you want to see me doing stuff and things between episodes, then head over to twitch.tv/TeddyLegend and give me a little bit of a follow over there, and you can see me do stuff live as well as seeing the episode stuff, which would be absolutely awesome. So the next job we got to do, guys, is we are going to do a couple of bits involving farms. because yes, I'm building farms off camera. I'm also going to build farms in episodes. And one thing we need is we need the coral, and we need the sea pickles, because we want to build ourselves a pickle farm. We also want to build ourselves a cactus farm. So I've been collecting a bit of sand, and I'm going to need a stack of sand and some cacti. So I'll put this stuff back away for now. We're not going to use that straight away. We are going to do the cactus farm first. There's the cactus. Now, I've currently only got 8 cactus, which is not a lot. I also want to do a glowberry farm. I've not seen one of them yet, so I need to figure out how to do one of those. Obviously, the bamboo farm, and we need to do kelp farm and many, many other farms. So I'm going to cut away. I am going to get the stuff and things needed for our cactus farm, put them in this box, and I will put this cactus farm on the side of our sugarcane farm over there, and I will see you guys over there. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I've got my chunk boxes turned on currently, and I am nearly finished putting in the bottom layer of our cactus farm. Now, I've done a slightly more spread out version of the farm I normally build, but that is absolutely fine. Just temporarily going to light this side up because we haven't got cactus going there anyways. And then again, like with the sugarcane farm, all we have to do below is put water in. But before I do that, I need to put in the glass. So let me grab some sand, and then we'll temporarily put glass in the right spots. Ouch, that was not very smart, Teddy. That's also not very smart. It's fine. So yeah, we put the glass in, and then we can break that sand. It'll probably break on the cactus like it just did, but that's fine, because we need to worry about that. And then when our cactus grows, it will pop off nicely. Oh yeah, I forgot about that little feature. It's fine. Everything's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. One here. And a one here. And then we quickly break this out. And lovely. So once you get cactus in place, guys, obviously we need to put our water in place. So we'll quickly do that now. And the way I set this up is going to flush everything down to the front of the build. And I have done this correctly. Teddy is not silly. He will say he's silly sometimes, but he's definitely not. Water go there, and then water go there. Everything flushes into our hoppers. And basically, guys, I've done these farms in a set way. I've done these so they are... Ouch. Ah! Creeper. Thanks for that, creeper. Can you not? I'm gonna get you. I'm angry now because that creeper. So, what I was saying before I got rudely interrupted was, in fact, that these farms are only layer 1 of the planned size. And the reason for that, guys, is because I want to be able to supply the entire server with cactus, with sugarcane, with everything that I am farming. The only exception to that is that thing behind me might not be enough for anyone other than just myself, but that's absolutely fine by me. But when it comes to most things, I want to be able to supply the entire server. So that's what we're going to do. But now we got at the point where we have to wait for stuff to grow, and then we can add more layers in, and yada 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 yada. So next job is going to be get stuff together for our pickle farm, and we are going to put that somewhere slightly different because this building is done. The size of this building is as I want it to be, and we just need to gather supplies to build around these farms, put this building in place. And then the village building will be getting expanded and changed around, and hopefully I'm going to zombify all of these guys and bring them all back after zombification, because that way I'll get much cheaper trades out of them. And then, yeah, there's lots and lots and lots to be done. Like, I want to clear this village completely out. I want rid of it. And over here is going to be my crop farm areas. I say area, it's going to be a tower with all my crop farms in it. And with the jelly, nice. But yes, so we're going to clear this all out eventually, and we're going to have nothing but crop farms over here. And it means we're going to have a lot of work of terraforming and leveling it out, and it's going to be a big job. But that's not for today. Our next job, in fact, is to get ourselves our pickle farm in place. So I'm going to grab some stuff and things together. I am going to get my chunk border majig out again, and I am going to start building the pickle farm probably in this chunk here, as I've already got this chunk up. It's going to be next to this one, but it's not going to be attached to this building. So what I'm going to do is it's going to fit in half chunk, this pickle farm. So I'm going to put it in the half chunk, and then outside we're going to have outside building and then outside building again, and we're going to have two separate builds here. But I've got ideas for builds, don't get me wrong, I have got plenty of ideas for builds. It's just a case of gathering materials for building them, and we need cactus for the green dye, and we're going to need to get some flower farms on the go because we need blue dye for making cyan, and we need the pickle farm because we need lime green. And yeah, there's just lots we need. So I'm going to crack on, get my materials together, and I'll come back to you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so I've got the stuff together to build ourselves a little bit of a pickle farm. And what we're going to need to start with is this, and then we're going to get this and this going as well. We'll go ourselves some of that and those. So I'm going to do it on this chunk here, I've decided. This chunk seems like the best place to build this thing, because then I've got a one chunk gap here for the building and the road to go in. And again, a one chunk gap between this build and this build, which should be about perfect. So I'm actually going to build it to this side of the chunk, though. So then this chunk here will be part of the same build. And we're going to put in a flower farm and a two tall flower farm as well. Although there is a bit of a trick with those. You don't actually need to put a farm in place for those. But what we're going to do, we're going to start here, and we're going to put down a chest. And in the back of said chest, we're going to put 3 hoppers. Now, I have got this tutorial on my channel. If you guys are interested in building this thing, I actually recommend you check out my tutorial, because that would be probably the best way of doing it, because I'm not really going to talk through this thing too heavily. I'm just going to kind of build it and get it to be done. So yeah, I'll put a link to the video in the top right hand corner right about now for you guys, and I will get this thing built and I will come back to you guys when I have completed it. Alrighty guys, pickle farm is done, and because I'm on a server and the connection can drop in and out, I decided I'm going to make it a button press mechanism instead of having an auto mechanism. Because the button press one guarantees I'm going to get growth every single bone meal. This is my pre-test. I put a stack and a half in, and I got 14 in this chest. This one, I've got button press, I got 24. So I've only pressed the button like 10 times. So I used 10 bone meal. And I've got quite a fair amount back compared to what I was getting before. So it seems like quite a good way of doing it for the server. It means I've got to stand here and manually do it, but it's fine because that's you know, passive. That's passive. So I can get quite a decent amount of pickles out of this thing without a lot of effort, really. So yeah, next thing, guys, is I do want to kind of start decorating, but obviously AFKing at this thing to get cactus and this thing to get lime, and then building our flower farm as well to get the blue flowers so we can get the cyan going. So next thing I suppose I've really got to do is get on and get a simple flower farm going so I can get that going, and then I'll move on from there. So let me get stuff and things together to get the flower farm going, and then we can finally hopefully start doing some proper building work instead of building the farms we need to get the stuff to make our building. Yeah, let me cut away and I'll come back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so I've got the base platform in for our hopper minecart to go on, so I'll quickly pop that bad boy in right about now. And this should in fact be enough powered rails to get everything going. Hopefully. I say hopefully, because you never know. And then on top of that, we are going to put our dirt. Beautiful. And we got dirt. We got 4 in my pocket. Right, we get more out of here. And our dirt goes in just like so, and we leave a 1 block gap at the end. So we've got push space to actually activate the farm. So we won't come any further than that line there. And then we need to put our pistons in place. So basically, guys, this is a really simple farm. And again, I'm not going to torch you by building it on camera. If I have any problems with it, I'll cut back. But I'll come back to you guys once I have finished. Alrighty, guys. The farm mechanics are basically finished. So now what we're going to do, before I put a surround on this thing, is run a little test. And I've turned the volume right down for this, so we don't have to worry about that. Hello? Can you not do... Okay, apparently that one doesn't work. I thought you could bone mill those flowers. Apparently then ones you can't bone mill. Blue orchids can't be bone milled apparently. Let's try a cornflower instead then, because I know that could be bone milled. Because I bone milled it to get it. Dispenser's not working? What is this? Hello? Let's just... Interesting. All right. I'm going to have a little play with this and figure out what I've done wrong. Because I've obviously done something wrong with this thing. So I'm going to cut away and I will come back to you guys in a bit when I've figured out what I've done wrong. Alrighty, guys. So all I did actually was break the signal across here like so. Fall off the contraption. And then put another comparator in here just to slow down the pulse to that piston. So basically I forced it to send into the dispenser, then that side, then that side. And we have got ourselves a working farm. So I'm now going to turn that off, because that's working rather tastily and rather hastily, because we're getting many cornflowers. So now what I need to do is enclose it so we don't have everything all over the floor like we just had then. So yeah, I'll quickly do that and I'll come back to you guys in just a tick. Alrighty, guys, with that our farm is now finished. I'll put a little bit of glowstone up on top of here, and only thing I need to really remember is I need silk touch when replacing the flower that's in there. So it's all done. This has been a really successful farm. I'll quickly turn on and show you guys working in all its majesty, because this thing works absolutely stupendously. I've got access to the back of here for my gunpowder, for my bone meal, which is now run out, so I will turn that back off again. And I'm actually going to break out those 2 blocks just there, because we don't need them 2 there. Also don't need that one there either, so we'll get rid of that one as well. And that one can go too, and we'll get a torch or 2 down under here, just to make it mob safe. And I don't know how I missed that, but okay. Right. That, guys, is done. And for me, that is the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.